Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, my peeps, my peoples. What's cracking, lacking? What's going on? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top and we're going to bring others with us. Let's do this, baby. What's good? Let's cracking. It's Black Ink Crew, New York, Season 7, Episode 17. It's going down. I was like, I knew Walt wasn't going to make no money. And Teddy just dissing, Tati, like the way he's dissing her. I'm like, I see. I guess Tati is seeing how he really treats women because the way he treated Jada Blue, he treated her bad and he threw her and he sent her packing. And Teddy don't have a good, relationship type of line or what's going on with the situation. He's not good in relationships. He just be out here swinging. And now, he's actually admitting that he's in a relationship and basically giving her a sneaker spot in his house to put her shoes in his plastic container. He's in love with Tati. So this is not real. This is fake because he loves Tati. And we see young Bay's mother, they're gonna hook her up on a date. She's doing good as a receptionist. But what's up with Rob? We don't see Rob. It's Rob and his girlfriend is still together. His wife, aka Young Bay. Is Rob and Bay still together? It seems like he don't want to film at all. He had enough last season. I was like, shit, I feel you. And we see Sky, she's having a hard time at her fashion boutique shop out there in Miami, and she's also having a run in with her son, Dez. I was just like, damn, but the rumors was out that Sky supposedly was using her son Dez and both of her sons to be on the show to have a storyline, and the son said that their moms is fake or whatever, blase and a third. I guess they're gonna make up. I don't know. Sky don't want to give Dez his father's number or whatever because Red disrespected her and all this other stuff. Girl, you got to put that shit on the back burner and give that number to that boy. So let's get into it. So let's start off. We start off with none other than Donna and Alex. They going through it, boy. Alex is saying he can't work. He can't do this. He can't stand up long. His tissues, his muscles, his back, everything's wrong with the man. He can't sit long enough to actually, tattoo anymore. So basically he wants some money. He wants some dough. But he's not really convinced yet that he actually wants to sue Caesar. It's actually Donna that's going to convince him to go get that bag. Let's go chase that bag. And plus, it's our storyline, too. This is how we going to stay on the show, baby. This is how we doing it. If Alex really had a lawsuit against Caesar, he wouldn't be on the show if he was really suing him, because Caesar would protest and have his people protest with him to not have Alex and Donna on the show. He'll be getting at Big Fish Productions. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, Alex, we see what's good with you. You still walking, you still talking, you still cracking, lacking, but he can't tattoo, and it's deep to his heart, and he's heartbroken. And Donna's gonna come up with a plan to sue Black Ink to get Caesar, because they gotta pay for what they did to my baby, he can't hit it from the back. We can't have sex in the toilet no more. We can't do none of that no more. So she's just, and I gotta always be on top. So she's like, you know what, we're gonna take care of this, baby. We gonna sue and get some money. We gonna get some cheddar. So that's the situation. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. What's really going on? And so, I mean, Donna and her man are just going through it. And then we have, Toki. She's basically showing the ladies how to twerk the breast, how to move the breast. It seems like Toki got some technique. She got some stuff going on. It seems like she's fun to be around, too. She's not just loco or crazy, as Donna says she is, because she was locked up in a sane asylum, or the nut house or whatever, aka whatever Donna be saying. So I'm just like, damn, okay, we see how it is done, baby. And I'm just like, okay. But Donna in this hair, I like this color on Donna, but I don't know what's up with the ducktail in the front. But I did like this hair on Donna. Donna was like, yo, baby, we gonna get him, baby. We gonna get him. We gonna take it all the way to the top, baby. We gonna get them. When we got Walt walks into the shop. Basically, he's happy. He think he done made some money because he was selling calendars. You know how old that is to sell calendars? That is real old. That's ancient. People don't buy calendars. They got their phone. They got Google. They got every every gadget for a calendar. They're not going to buy a calendar of black ink and put it on the wall because it's basically going to probably mess up their decor. And then look through the numbers and shit like that and say, oh, look at Caesar's not even in the calendar. Sky's not even in the calendar. So, and you got Crystal. She's new. She's pretty. But we don't know who she is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So Walt finds out that he didn't make no money. He only made $360. People just stopped buying the calendars because they started partying. Young babe was like, yo, we was lit up in here. We was partying. We forgot all about your fundraiser, basically. Just dissing Walt's trying to get $6,000 so he can basically have a place to stay for his kids. I'm like, damn, Walt, you still in the projects? Walt is still in the PJs. I know there's people knocking on his door, asking him for all type of opportunities, asking him for some peanut butter, some jelly. Are the cameras here? Can I get down? Can I act a fool on camera too? So Walt is finding out he didn't make no money. I'm like, poor Walt. Poor Walt. But then we got C's comes up with the idea, hey, listen, let's go to the casino. Let's gamble. Let's make some money out here. And with whatever you got left over, whatever you got raised for, your apartment, Miss Kitty was like, this is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea. I'm not feeling it. And so Walt was like, what the worst can happen? So Walt is down with going gambling. They're going to go to Foxwoods. Foxwoods is a joint. I always win at Foxwoods. So I'm just like, okay, all right, they're going to Foxwoods, baby. Foxwoods is the shit. Let me just tell you. It really is. I always have a good time there and always win there too as well. So it's all good. Foxwood be popping. And so here's Jada Blue, man, you done went through it with Teddy, but that's all right. What's her name? Tati's going through it right now, baby, and she wanted to get you fired, get you off the show, and look what she's going through now. He ain't even trying to hear it from her. He don't even hear it from her at all. I'm just like, damn, Teddy, you gonna just diss her and just go with Crystal like that, quick, fast, and easy? There's no way Tati can control herself. That's not even happening because we know you in love with Tati. So don't even try to play us. Don't try to play us. Then we got Tati and Ted. Basically they meet up and they're having, she got a new dog or whatever, blase and the third. Teddy comes there looking like Teddy Pentagram and all this other Pentagrass, whatever. He comes through looking all like Rico Suave on the dark side. And so I was just like, okay, look at him. And so basically he lets Tati know how he's feeling. He feels like she don't got his back. She ain't there for him. And basically there's no loyalty because she wants him to apologize to Alex. Who does she think he is to apologize? You supposed to ride with me. You supposed to ride hard with me. When all the fights that you got into, I rode with you. I had your back. Even when you threw that beer on, Jada Blue, you started the fight with Jada Blue. You took her stuff. You started the fight with her. And you was, campaigning to get her fired. You told, he didn't say all this, but this is what I'm saying. She told, Sky that Jada Blue needs to go. Sky didn't like Jada Blue anyway. And then Tati was putting the campaign and the message and, Teddy's ears, Caesar's ears. And then when it was in, New Orleans, it just went ham. Teddy got into it with Jada and basically she got fired. She's been back on the show, but she hasn't been like a cast, but she's gone. She's done. So it is what it is. And he was like, yo, I had your back. And now we got, Tati doubting herself. Like, oh my God, Ted, I didn't have your back. I'm so wrong. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. Like, come on, please. You ain't feeling Teddy like that. You left with another man last year. You bounced. You was out. You was dancing out with some guy and you jumped in the Uber with him and bounced and then talked to Teddy 2 days later. And so what's good? And so he's talking about he forgave you. And if Teddy's with you after that, that means he really likes you. So he ain't trying to let you go. And so basically, I don't think Tati's wrong. You got to be real with your man. Tell him the truth. When he's doing something wrong, he ain't doing something right. You need to express your opinion. You need to tell him what's up. Maybe do it in a nice, nasty way or whatever, or a nice, sweet way, but that hurts you. That hurts yourself when you're not being real with your partner, when you're not telling him the truth and basically you keeping your mouth closed. That shit boils up and then boom, you have an explosion. So, Teddy know he was wrong for jumping Alex, even though, if you see your cousin fighting, most likely you gonna jump in too as well. But, he was wrong because he sucker punched and that was some sucker shit. So we have that situation. Supposedly Alex can't work. So, she was being real to herself, basically just telling him the truth. truth or whatever, and he couldn't handle the truth because he knows damn well he was wrong. He's talking about his brothers being locked up, violence, and trying to change things in the criminal justice system, but yeah, he's committing crimes on camera. Okay, miss me with the bullshit. So I'm not saying like his brother's story ain't deep, but yo, you gonna attack another black man on camera and jump him? You could have just hold C's back and broke up the fight and been more mature about it, especially if you're trying to lead with a message, which you was last season, about your brother being locked up and how it's not fair, you know, because he actually didn't commit the crime. But, you know, someone's telling you that you committed a crime and you was wrong and you ain't even trying to hear it. So basically, you know, sometimes your point is mute. And Jada Blue, she's just looking on like, that was me, but not anymore, baby. But I would like to be on the show. But since Donna's barely hanging on, you know, Jada, we ain't gonna see Jada Blue. And then we have Sky. Sky is upset. She's pissed at her staff in Miami because they ain't selling clothes. They ain't selling the shit. She wants to fire them, get rid of them, throw them out the door. She wants to toss them out to the street. She don't care. I don't know how she gonna find new people that quick, that fast, and that hurry, but she talks to Big Bro C's. It's that Big Bro C's on the phone. I was like, oh shit. And so C's was like, nah, you gotta motivate them, you gotta teach them. Basically, C's is saying the same shit I did with you to make you better, you gotta do with your staff. Like, you can't be rowdy. So, you know, Sky goes down there and start yelling and screaming, hollering, yelling, screaming, and hollering. And basically she had 2 fake customers come in and do a good job and show them how to treat a customer, but whatever. So basically she motivated her staff. And we had girls in the shop twerking. You know, imagine if Sky was your boss. She's off the chain, baby. She is really off the chain. And then we get Donna. Donna, basically, she takes Alex to go see her attorney because she knows him. He was there with the Help Me Howard situation, or something. I'm just making that up. But anyways, so they sitting there, and Donna got the blue hair and the green hair. I'm feeling it with the black and white. I think she look good, baby. So we have that situation. Alex looked like he's stuck between Alex just looked like he's skating on thin ice. He don't know what else to do. He's talking about he's a street dude. And if he was a street dude, you would have been took care of C's and Teddy a long time ago. You wouldn't be filming that you go into a lawyer's office. So take the street shit out the window. Throw that out. That's just extra vocabulary that you're adding on to your shit. So we have that situation. He's there and he don't really want to sue because, you know, he's a street dude. He don't want to bring the government. I understand that. But once you go to the office, the attorney's office, usually your mind is made up. Usually an attorney don't let you leave the office unless you sign on a dotted line, baby. A consultant, sign, dude, sign. So we have that situation. The lawyer said you got a case, and if everything's checked out, that you didn't start it, and there was no fourth warning, and you didn't know they had beef, or you didn't have beef with him. He did have beef. Cease threatened to beat him up the 2 days before then. So, you know, but I think that's mute in the situation anyway. At the time, he didn't know that there was a threat coming. He should have known. He's from the street. He should have known there was a threat. He's from the street. He should have known he was going on enemy territory when, you know, Cease threatened him. He should have known that Ted was going to jump in because in Louisiana, they jumped that dude that hit Sky. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was going. If you fight C's, you're going to have to fight Teddy. That's just how it is. You should already know that. You from the streets, baby. So he signs on a dotted line and he going to sue. And Donna got her dog in there pissing and shitting. I don't know if the dog is pissing and shitting in the lawyer's office, but it looks like the dog was ready to. Donna is a trip. I swear to goodness, she's a trip. So moving on from that, we got young babe mother. Basically, she's the receptionist. And, you know, Miss Kitty wants to hook her up on a date. You know, basically take her out there to try to find somebody. And Bae's like, no, but we'll see what happens. And then on top of that, you know, young Bae mother basically does a nice little, you know, receptionist job by welcoming a client to, you know, Tati or whatever. And that goes well. So it's all good. So I was just like, okay, they're doing the damn thing. They're doing the damn thing. It's going well. But we have Miss Kitty. Basically, she don't want to go gamble. She thinks it's a bad idea, a terrible idea. You know, Walt is in AA, supposedly. I don't know if he still is. I don't know if he's still drinking. But if he's at the casino, he's definitely drinking. And I don't think he's going to make any money. I think he's going to lose. And then on top of that, if you have an addiction to something else, you don't take somebody gambling. Like, come on, what's going on with y'all? And so we got, you know, Mama Bae. Basically, she is actually signing papers to have Steve served by, you know, Alex, aka the vagina slayer, and Donna, basically she don't know that she's signing papers that she received documents from a lawyer that he's going to be served. He's going to be going to court because she don't speak English. Anybody else would have ran out of that place. They would have seen the dude and be like, nah. Mm-mm. But this process server doesn't seem like he's a real process server. I don't know what they're supposed to look like or act like, but he really don't seem like one. And then we got Sky. Sky is all messed up. She's tore up because she's been arguing with her son. And basically, the shit ain't going right because she didn't want to give her son her father's number. I was like, damn, Sky, you got to mature a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. You got to mature a little bit. Like, he wants to know his father. Just because you're not getting along with him doesn't mean your son or y'all's son don't need to have a conversation together. And you can't hold it. You can't, basically keeping your son away from his father. He's already been away from him for 18 years, 19 years. And, just because you're having a problem with him doesn't mean that you basically try to keep your son away from the father because he didn't please you and ask you the right way for the number and he called you a bad mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just do that. That's immature. Let your son have a relationship with his father if he chooses to, and let him see how his father is so he can make his own decision. It's not up to you. You didn't raise them kids and he didn't raise them kids, so the son has an opportunity and a chance to meet his father and talk to him if he wants to, if he so chooses to, just like he did with you, baby girl. So she's getting drunk up in a hotel. She's chilling with Allison out there in Miami, basically talking about, I messed up. We're tired of hearing you mess up. And, you got to get help. You got money. You can go to parenting classes. You can go get counseling. You can go get psychological help. You can go do whatever you want to do. Because especially if you want to enter these boys' life now, do it the right way. Get some help. You talking about you got a spiritual God. You do yoga, you fortune telling and all this other stuff. Then do something to insist to make you a better mother to your adult sons. Like, come on, Sky, let's do this. And let's see Tati's tattoo. Tati tattooed this girl the old ancient ways, pen and poke. It was a lot of bleeding, a lot of blood. I wasn't here for it. I guess I don't know what the tattoo looks like, if it's bad or good. I ain't saying nothing about no ancient tattoo. I ain't talking about no evil eye, baby. I'm good with the evil eye situation. And Bay Mom don't even give the letter to C's. She waits a whole nother 2 days, and this is gonna make C's even more upset and more mad, but it is what it is. And you got Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty's telling all the stories. She's she's the bone barrier, she's the bone carrier, because basically she throws Teddy under the bus, and Bay ain't really snitching that much, but when she's with Kit, she snitches with Kit, basically to back up the story. They get to the hotel, they get to Foxwood, and they go to the penthouse suite upstairs. We gotta have the credit card, the card or whatever, electronic card, and the code to actually get upstairs. They have buffets up there and everything, all seafood. Like, they doing a damn thing. C's is not feeling good. He don't know what's going on. We find out he got low sugar. All he needed was a banana or an apple or a cherry or an M&M or whatever. So, C's, you got to start taking care of yourself, because every time you turn around, there's something going on with you. Like, come on, C's. There's always something going on with you, C's. So the crew rallies around Caesar and everything, basically, and, Teddy and Tati still ain't getting along. Walt is about to lose all his money and get drunk downstairs. Young Bay is about to go party while Mom babysit. And Miss Kitty wants to jump into bed with C's, and she's worried about him, so they call the paramedics. And all that other good stuff comes through. C's is okay. And basically, they tell Teddy to stay upstairs. You know why? Because they had to go downstairs and tell Tati that your man was out there with Crystal. And Crystal's trying to act like she's all good. Crystal's trying to act like, that Tati is jealous and blasé. Why are you going out to dinner with her man? I know he's your boss and everything, but shit, we would have had a professional. And they leaving a coffee shop, having dinner or doing something together. I was like, Crystal's trying to work her way in. But if the boss calls, she has to come answer. And it ain't her fault that, Teddy is calling her. He's her boss. She got to do what she got to do. You know what I'm saying? And so he gets Tati get the information from, Young Bay and Miss Kitty. And basically they're saying, your man was on a date when we was out there test driving, trying to show Bay how to drive because she can't drive for shit. And we almost got killed when she ran red lights. We pulled over and me, C's, Bay, and Kitty, they done seen Teddy on a date. And you know what I'm saying? You know, they could have been having coffee or whatever. Bae was like, they was on a date. They was cruising. They was kind of close. And Tati was like, oh my God, now she's getting mad at them because they didn't tell her. She get mad at them because she feels embarrassed or whatever. So now she puts on this big show to run upstairs to go yell at Teddy. So she goes up there and she goes, and this is Bae driving and almost killing everybody because she can't drive and sees, and Miss Kitty is scared as hell. And Bae was like, whatever. I was like, Bae can't drive for shit. So here's Teddy. He's upstairs. He's sleeping. He got on his little pajama outfit. I'm like, okay, a grown man sleeping in, you know, a bear outfit. Okay, it's cool. Whatever, Teddy. We know what you're trying to do. Tati comes up there yelling and screaming, hitting him, get up, get up. He's trying to ignore her or whatever. He don't want to try to hear it. He ain't hearing what she trying to say. Basically, she goes, you're not getting no sleep. She kicks open the door. She don't really kick. The door was unlocked. It was waiting for her ass to come upstairs. And so, boom, here she goes. Teddy gets out of bed and he finally addressed her. She was like, address me. Like, he thinks he's too good to even talk to have a conversation. He wanted to go gamble and party, but then he chose the opportunity just to stay upstairs because he was ready to get lit downstairs and gamble, which we know he did. They just didn't show it. And so he was like, yo, I'm done with this shit. Like, yo, I can't please you. I had a fake wedding with you. I put up with all this shit. I can't please you. I can't make you happy. It's just because she ain't kissing your ass. And basically she's standing up for herself. But then she went back to kiss your ass. And then now you're telling her that it's done. I'm through. You're crazy. You're a wild woman. You acting too much. You're doing too much. But yeah, you're secretly meeting up with co-workers or whatever. And then the last time I talked to you, I told you was flirting with her. Now you had dinner with her or you had coffee with her, because Ted was like, I didn't have dinner when I had coffee with her. But then you didn't tell, you know, Tati when you had the conversation with her that, you know what, I went to go talk to Crystal to smooth everything over so it could be a comfortable work environment, or I let, you know, Sky, you know, because she's HR. I'm just acting like this shit is real, but it is what it is. I'm just like, So Teddy was like, I'm done with you. I'm done with the shit. He breaks up with her, supposedly, aka fake breakup or whatever, blase in the third. He's leaving her alone. But I got to talk about this. This was so cute. Them walking into, you know, Foxwood Casino. You know what I'm saying? With the little baby. I was just like, damn, they on that bullshit. Teddy just dissed the shit out of, you know, Tati, talking to her like she ain't nobody. If it's even made believe. But damn, Tati, you got to take the role of being a sucker, getting talked to, getting talked down on or whatever when he's out here meeting with other females. But it is what it is. How you get him is how you lose him. And you was campaigning to get Jada out there and you didn't want her around, and look how he's treating you, baby. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peace. We going to the top, baby. To the top, to the top, to the top, baby. Yeah. Peep Squad is in the building.